Biden bans Russia on energy imports. Putin warns the U.S. What effects will this have on you? Good evening. Today is March 9th, 2022. And if you missed the news yesterday, Biden had banned Russia energy imports. And I see today Putin has warned the U.S. So with this war with Russia and Ukraine going on, what effects will it have on you and your family? What are you doing to prepare? And what can we learn from this war? Rainy day at the homestead, but I'm still outside getting things done. But let's go ahead and get right into the topic. Gas prices, food shortages, crime, supply chain being broken, disease, natural disasters, this war, everything that's going on in this world, we have to make sure we are prepared. Get your family prepared mentally, physically, spiritually. Be prepared with everything that's going on. So I know with this ban on the Russia energy imports, gas prices has went up a lot, and a lot of people are gonna be feeling it at the pump. And I know if y'all are like me, I budget my money out, so now I have to budget spending more money in gas because I still have to go to the same places, do the same things, but I'm paying a lot more at the gas pump. So with these gas prices going up, trucks might not be running like they usually do, so they might be cutting back on deliveries. So you got to think about staying stocked up on your supplies and your food that you need, just because trucks might not be running the same because gas is a lot more expensive. So they might be running less and stocking the trucks up a little more. But I mean, we just never know. So make sure you're staying stocked up on your supplies and everything. With the war, and I know I watch the news every day to see what's going on, to stay informed. I suggest, or should I say, I encourage y'all to watch it and keep up with current events. But what can we learn from this war and everything that's going on? So you see, with what's going on in Ukraine, money has no value. Money means nothing. Right now they have no money, they have no electricity and all that. So you can have a whole bunch of money in your bank account, but if times get hard or get bad like that, your money may be worthless. So you need to have money put to the side, but then you need to have food and supplies put to the side as well, and have your skills intact and learning new skills, to make sure that you're prepared with everything that's going on. So I'm gonna give y'all a walkthrough of what I'm doing for my family to try to be prepared. I was doing this before this was going on, but like I say, with everything going on and the signs of the times, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm doing the best that I can do to keep my family prepared. The next couple of days here at the homestead here in North Carolina, it's gonna be some raining and some thunderstorms, and we're supposed to get back down to some freezing temperatures. But the main thing that I'm doing, I'm stocking up on supplies, learning new skills that can help me, and I'm growing a garden. For those who are new to the channel, I container garden. I've been doing it for about 7 to 7.5 years, and pretty much anything you grow in the ground, you can grow in a container. But this is my survival garden, and I'm doing this garden bigger than I did any other year with everything that's going on, these food shortages, and like I say, gas prices, inflation. I'm trying to grow as much food as I can and be self-sufficient as much as I can, and I encourage y'all to try to be self-sufficient and to grow a garden. So I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough of my survival garden. These right here are cement buckets which I drill holes in and turn into raised beds. So as you can see, I got some kale and lettuce already started. I did other videos saying everything that I got growing in the garden, so if you want to see that, check out some of my previous videos. But I'm gonna just give you a walkthrough on how much food I am growing, and by the time I'm said and done, I probably have like 100 containers worth of food. So here we have raised beds right here. Then I also have chickens, which provide me with eggs, which is protein. I don't have any meat birds yet. So over here I have another garden. Oh, this right here is a DIY rain catchment system I built, and this is for Say if you cut your water hose on and no water come out. I need water for my chickens, water for my garden, and I also have water stored up, that is drinkable. So right here is my other garden that I have going. Now you can see I have several containers going. Got those green bags over there are baked potatoes going on. This is one of my solar arrays here. Then my other one is right there. And even though it is cloudy, did I just drop the phone? I just dropped my phone. But we're gonna keep recording. I ain't gonna edit that. I'm gonna keep moving. Like I said, it's wet and rainy. That's why my phone slipped out my hand. But it's wet, rainy, and cloudy, as you can see. But I am still bringing in a lot of power. I'm still able to power everything that I have hooked up to my solar generator, even with it being this cloudy. My batteries are 100%, and it's still powering several things I have hooked up to this system. So this is some of my garden and some of the steps I'm taking to be self-sufficient. I was trying to be self-sufficient for the longest, but with this war and everything going on, I'm trying to push a little harder, grow a lot more, and then try to get self-sufficient a lot quicker, So I'm pretty much just speeding my plans up. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab these eggs out and go ahead and get out of this rain. All right, so let me take these in and I'll get back with you. I also have some stuff in here started up. I have 2 sweet potatoes, and you see the roots are growing, and then I'll take that and get it planted. I have this greenhouse here with some stuff growing in it. I have 3 pineapple plants. You can see the roots on that taking off. And then go show you my other greenhouse I have. This here is another greenhouse that I have, and I have my grow lights on it. And I have it out here in my garage because it's hooked up to my solar, getting that free electricity from the sun. So I'm gonna open it up and show you what it looked like. All right, I know it's kind of dark. That's because it's cloudy and raining out. But as you can see, I have several plants in here growing as well and taking off. But I am growing a massive container garden to make sure that me and my family will have food with everything that's going on. You need to try to grow your own food, harvest it, learn how to can it, freeze dry it, learn the necessary things you need to make sure that y'all will be able to eat if there is no food no longer at any stores. So with all the gardens and greenhouses that I showed you, right now I have 77 plants started. So that's gonna end up being 77 containers of food that I have growing right in my backyard. Then on top of that, I also have 60 grow bags that I'm gonna get planted. So that's gonna be 60 more plants on top of the 77 plants that I have going right now. And my plan is to be able to go grocery shopping in my own backyard. Go and get my fruits and vegetables right out the backyard. Get my eggs. Have my own grocery store in my backyard. Don't have to worry about gassing up the vehicle, spending gas, or going to spend more money. Just go walk right in the backyard and go pick it fresh. You also want to make sure you stocked up on money. And in these containers, I have what will be the new currency. So these containers are full up with money. This is the new currency right here. That right there is the new currency. This will be the new currency. Food. Seeds. Food. I have all these containers right here full up with seeds, which will be the new currency. Why I say this will be the new currency? Just look at the current events in Ukraine. People can have thousands and thousands of dollars in their bank account, but it means nothing. One, because they put a freeze on their money. Then there's no electricity to go to ATMs and stuff. And then plus the stores have no food. So you need to have your food and your supplies on hand. And then you need to have a game plan as to what you gonna do give yourself scenarios and be like, okay, if this happened, what will I do? If this happened, what will I do? You know, and just to show you how much inflation and stuff is and things are going up. This container of seeds right here, when I got it, I think it was like $25. And I think now they're going for like $55, $60. So get the stuff now, you know, while you can get it on today's prices versus waiting and paying a lot more. And then plus, if you get seeds, make sure you always get heirloom seeds, because you can grow your vegetables and you can get the seeds out of those vegetables and replant them and be able to grow more fruit. If you get GMO, then the seeds are only good for that one time. You can take the seed out of a GMO plant and replant it and it won't produce. So if you're getting seeds, make sure you always get heirloom, no GMO, no hybrid. See, non-hybrid. But make sure you get heirloom seeds always. So hopefully this video was helpful, and with all the current events, hopefully it done open up some people's eyes to try to become more self-sufficient and get that garden going. And just think about this right here. You could be growing a garden and putting back and stocking up on food and stuff instead of spending your money foolishly. You don't want to be one of the people who out there buying new video games, new cars, rims, the newest Nike tennis shoe, because none of that's going to put no food in your stomach. Food for thought.